but I do think that there is a strong theory that if AI, especially with new breakthroughs like AutoGPT, I don't know if you saw that, but essentially AI being able to do autonomous actions on its own with the right prompts and with the right recursive learning. So for example, if you wanted to schedule your personal AI to do a set of tasks, right? On our team, actually, you help coordinate a lot of the event coordination. We're at all these conferences. We have all these people going to these different conferences. There's so many logistics that you're doing. Just imagine you had your own personal AI assistant.
I love that idea.
To be able to do all those actions for you. For example, you could tell AI to refer the best people within the team, the Overflow team right now, to go to which conference. You can then ask AI to then create a table of which team is going to which conference and which flights are the best for these different groups of teams.
Okay.
And then you could put prompts in, give me the best value for money. Don't exceed, $200 a night per stay per our T&E policies. Make sure that each card is within a certain limit, et cetera, et cetera. And as you prompt it, all of a sudden you have this personal AI system that is primarily doing like 80, 90% of your work for you. I think you're liking this. You're liking.
I
this
am
idea.
liking this idea. Yeah, but it seems like you already have this understanding of what is responsibly using AI.
Well, here's the thing, right? The next step, which I think gets into the place of intimidation or fear for people, is let's say all of a sudden your personal AI is doing all of these steps for you, and then you ask it this fundamental question: okay, personal AI, how would you do this better next time? That question is now the gateway into singularity. What do I mean by that? Because if AI can learn upon itself, then doesn't that mean now it can continue to get better and better without even your prompting? So you have this recursive, recurring learning loop.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, what stops that from learning it on its own? If there's no guidelines, if there's no boundaries, if there's no, bumpers to it, then it can continue to quote unquote improve upon its own without your prompting, to then maybe even get to a place where the end conclusion is nobody should travel. We should all be destroyed type of thing, right?
Yeah.
And, it probably wouldn't go there immediately, and it probably wouldn't look like the movie Terminator like we know it, unless in the immediate term we start getting robots to that level.
Yeah.
But what it could look like is conclusions that AI makes to wipe out all of our data servers, to wipe out all of our bank accounts, right? These decisions it starts making without the right controls.
Yeah.
Could be scary.